Hi, my name is Holly, and I work at the Archive and History Center at the main library. We're visiting the Florence Speedway in Walton, Kentucky. This speedway was built in the 1950s, and it's been under operation of the King family since 1984. I'm here today with Ron Jerger. His family has been working at this speedway since 1959. What is your first memory here at the racetrack?
It would have been the late 70s. My mom and dad was working up in the tower and I was in the stands. I can recall my favorite driver. His name was Billy Teagarden. And he had a rivalry with another gentleman named Vern Lefevers. And that night, Billy Teagarden won the race and beat Vern with a couple laps to go, and my favorite driver won.
What is the size of this track?
The track in its current configurations is around 4/10 of a mile. It's advertised as a half, but it has gone through some changes over the number of years to make it more competitive.
Has it always been a dirt track?
Overall, I would say yes, as far as competition goes. My understanding in the mid-50s, the track was a horse track that was converted into automobile racing, and there for a handful of years it was dirt. The owner back in the late 50s, early 60s wanted to get on the pavement craze, a la NASCAR, and decided he was going to pave the track. He went and brought someone in to put asphalt on top of the dirt, so it was a fully asphalt track. Unfortunately, the first practice that they had with the new surface and the different cars on it, the track started literally coming apart and chunks of it was coming out, completely making the surface unraceable and not safe, and ended up deciding to go back to the dirt.
Can you share with us some names of people that we might recognize who've been at the track?
Actually, there is a nice little list. It might not be very long, but definitely very powerful. Not racing currently, but he is running dragsters. Tony Stewart has raced here a handful of times. You might have heard of another guy named Jeff Gordon. He won his first ever sprint car race here at Florence Speedway on May 20th, 1989. That day I became a huge fan.
What would you want people to know about the Florence Speedway?
Probably the first and foremost is the fact this track's been here in some capacity since 1955. My family's been affiliated since 1959. And it's amazing how many people that live within a relatively short distance of the Speedway here on US 42 that doesn't even know the track exists. They may wonder what that rumbling in the background is on Saturday night, never inquire enough to really learn what it is and what it has to offer. This has been a lifelong passion of mine. I've been here since I've been 11 years old. Done a little bit of everything as far as the track and the facility and the racers and everything. I've flagged, I've announced, I've taken tickets, I've lined up cars, you name it, I've done it. So it's always been whatever they need is what I was available for, and that's what I did.
Ron, thank you so much for meeting with us today at the Florence Speedway and sharing the history. If you want to learn more about the history of the Florence Speedway, come visit us at the main library in Burlington, Kentucky.